we're not ready. Hypothetically, there's supposed to be an intro right here, you guys. I think it goes like this. Yay, that's our official start line. So, welcome this week, everybody, to this week's episode of Fae News here on Fae Productions. I am your host, Fairy Princess Lolly, and tonight, there you are, yay! Tonight, I am here with Ion the Leprechaun. Baron still, Dorian Gale still. I wonder how many stills we can get into your name. Flora the Fairy. And a very rainbow StormiFae.
Hello!
You're so bright and happy as opposed to a little more unseelie.
I have to ship my horns out, so I wanted to wear them before.
But you look amazing. I sort of want to embiggen your face really quick because I want to see like all of your makeup and everything. You look super cute.
Yeah, Stormy looks beautiful tonight.
I know.
She always does.
She always does.
All my butterfly friends.
Yeah, you look pretty awesome. And we have special guest tonight, Eladrin the Wildfire Druid. Please welcome to the show this evening. Although, based on your introduction, I'm not sure how talkative you'll be.
Well, it's always best to be silent until you know what to say.
That's
I like
true.
your horns.
Thank you.
It is not 8:30, and I am not going to make comments about people being horny.
What?
Without setting.
First things first, you guys, please. I don't even know what we're doing to the bell today, so because I didn't have time to ask everybody.
Horn the bell.
Horn the bell. I guess that's what we're gonna do to it because that's in line with what I just said. Please first like, subscribe, and horn the bell. Good job, Stormy.
Thanks.
If you will hit the little bell for us if you want to get notifications of future upcoming shows. And then, of course, I want to give a shout out to our show sponsors for today. And you guys know them, love them. They've actually been here on the show, and they were just on our last fall fantasy interview. Very, very briefly, we had the opportunity to speak with Pixie's Potions, and you guys may remember, but Pixie's Potions has handcrafted all natural personal care products made with the simplest ingredients for the most sensitive skin types, and can confirm have used some of their things. Mm-hmm. They are made with raw, unrefined, organic ingredients and handcrafted in small batches. They offer a wide range of products to care for your skin. They have sunscreen, bug spray, yes, body butter, and scrubs, deodorant, CBD rub for pain, and much, much more. You can shop anytime with them at pixiespotions.com. Their link, of course, is in the low bar. You can find them before, during, and after the show. And if you if you like the option, you can always give your containers back to them and recycle through Pixie's Potions. They're near the Tacoma area, actually. So feel free to check them out. And thank you, of course, Pixie, for being one of our show sponsors. And then I think with that said, that pretty much pulls us into our show for today. Hello, everybody out there, by the way. So let's start with our weekly reviews. How have your guys' weeks been? Awesome. Everybody's like,
great.
No.
Lots of
I've been excitedly preparing for a wand dueling train.
What?
We're
like Thomas the Train with a wand?
That's the plan.
Okay, that's what I heard.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
So, Thomas the Train has been sorted into Hufflepuff. So
That checks out.
I wonder how many trains have actual names. So there's like the Hogwarts train, and there's Thomas the Train, and what other trains do we know of? We know of Blaine the Mono from Wizard and Glass by Stephen King. No?
Yeah.
Did the little engine that could actually have a name, or was it just the little engine?
The little engine that could, I think.
It's more of a title, really.
Yeah.
So, like,
That's
if
the
you're
only train I could think of. Okay, give me a break.
I believe its name is Little. I believe its name is Little Engine. Just saying.
My father was little engine that could.
And what does that make you? Like, if your father was the little engine that could, then that makes you the. And what
The
does it
little-
make your grandfather?
The little engine that's trying its best.
It's trying its best. That's cute.
the big engine that already did. The grandfather.
That's how I was gonna say. That's the grandfather, right?
Yes.
Past, present, and future train.
Soul
I-
Train.
Wow, I was about to say that I really derailed the conversation there,
The
and then I
train
was
of
like,
thought?
oh no. And that was like, I didn't mean to make that a joke. But
That's what we do, though. We just
Well, I know,
all
but
night.
get it, derailed the conversation, har har. Off
That
the
would-
track.
What's
It's-
this now?
It's time to bring it back to the station so that we can move along.
Get back.
Right?
That ticket's been punched.
Damn. Where was I? I was talking about something. I don't even remember. Oh, train.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, go. Ion, you had one to say, didn't you?
No, it's past the moment. It's okay.
It skipped to that station.
That's the station.
He's like, I'm not even sure that YouTube is the right platform for whatever he was about to say. So
But
You just-
everyone can get on board my ideas.
Facts.
I guess we're not done with this one yet. We tried to be. Yes, so on October 1st and 2nd, we actually will be in Chehalis at the Railway Museum there, Railroad Chehalis and Centralia Railroad Museum, for the Wizard Express, which is their wizard-themed event, dinnery event, and then they have vendors in the plaza area during the day. So we will have a booth there that the illustrious yet silent Flora down there in the corner will be manning the booth. And then we will be running magic wand duels for those. Yeah, it's gonna be super cool. So I don't know anybody that makes and sells magic wands. Do you, Stormy?
I mean, I've only got like 30 of them waiting for Ren Fair in the corner.
So yeah, definitely it's gonna be good times. I'm looking forward to it. I guess I feel like doing a wand duel, maybe not exactly on the train, because we're only gonna do a demo on the train, and then as people exit the train, we will be doing the duels in the actual courtyard area that is outside the train, because the train is a little crowded to actually be dueling each other with lots of fanfare. So
Sounds dangerous.
What?
Rock, paper, scissors to see if you hit like a patron.
I think that my goal is to see whether or not we can just round people up into a huge screaming, cheering circle of people while we spell sling at each other, right?
I bet we can.
Yes.
That
Like, I bet we can.
I bet you could get Talon to definitely. I've literally watched him do it in the past, and he's very loud and persuasive in that fashion. So
He is.
I know that we do need a marshal for our duel, because our regular marshal is not going to be there. So that could come down to you, Ion. I'm not entirely sure. So
I'm prepared. I got it.
are you prepared like Scar was
Be
prepared?
prepared.
We
feel
all
like
went into villain mode with that. I'm prepared.
I feel like between Ion and Talon, it'll get figured out. It'll be rad.
I'm pretty excited for it, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, that's actually coming up not this weekend, but the weekend after. This weekend, we strangely and somewhat blissfully have nothing planned.
Oh,
I
that
plan
was
to nap.
nice.
It will be. The fairy realm is very busy. So I will say, though, that next week on Friday, we are having our hedge game. Normally, it's the first Friday of the month, but the closest Friday to that is September 30th. Otherwise, we have to wait like way into the middle of October, since I will then be traveling to your kingdom, Stormy, to meet with you guys up in the Enchanted Forest. So that I'm looking forward to that. I'm kind of curious what you guys have planned for that.
I don't know.
Well, I have been assigned by Penelope, I guess, to oversee the awakening, the lighting of the forest each evening.
Nice.
I know.
We're still waiting to hear back what we're doing. So
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Only Hugh.
you.
There's a
You.
Yes,
no.
only you.
There's a joke here. No.
Forest friars? Are we not allowing monks to sell flowers?
Forest. Only Hugh can prevent forest fires. Wait. I know that there's a joke in here somewhere.
It's there somewhere.
I really want to hear the joke now. Who knows this joke? One of you two know it.
Secret.
Ion, do you know this joke? Or do you just remember the punchline?
Same.
I guess I don't remember the initial setup. So I guess I couldn't do it from scratch right now.
Alas.
See if my magic mirror knows.
Yeah.
Your magic mirror containing the sum of all knowledge. Like we're all sitting here waiting to see. Can you find it?
It's Hugh and only Hugh can prevent florist friars. So now I have to find. So I found the punchline.
Google also found the punchline.
Good job. That's probably because that's what they use as a search term. So I'm just saying. There was something else. Oh yeah, I wanted to say as well, because I know I just wanted to give a shout out to Amanita while we're here today, because I know that this weekend is your bloom day, or whatever it is mushrooms do. Actually, I'm not sure how you guys celebrate that normally. Like, is it your
Spore day?
Spores.
Spread.
We need a mycologist, somebody who is an expert.
I was gonna say,
in
what's the
mushrooms.
technical term for when the spores get released?
Well, I kind of thought
There's a
that
joke
like
there too, I'm sure of it.
that was the way that they pollinated. I don't want to confuse these 2 days accidentally. Oh, okay. Amanita tells us that it is the day that they were spawned.
Born. So obvious, and we missed it.
Yes, well, so
Too many cats.
right. Happy Spawn Day. Yes. Anyway, I wanted to give you a shout out for that because I know that it's coming up. Thank you so much for being here on our channel with us. Yay! And then what was I saying before I decided to interrupt?
I think sporn is an intermediate form of spork.
So you're saying that she'll grow up and become a spork?
I'm
She'll
pretty
go
sure
through
this
another
joke's gonna get a lot funnier after 8:30.
Wait. What are we
When
talking about?
a daddy fungus and a mommy fungus.
There we go.
When they spork, that's how baby funguses are spawned.
After watching Sporn, yes.
Is it?
It's not that funny if you have to explore it.
You always do with one of us.
That's true. Usually it's me. Although I feel like tonight I'm going to get all of the jokes because Count Morbid isn't here to give me a hard time about it, right? So
That's probably true.
I know, because as long as he's not here to see that I actually got all the jokes, he can continue to deny that reality for the rest of time. Like, I didn't see it, so I don't believe that it happened, right?
Yeah.
What? Lolly got all of the jokes? Lies.
Lies, you can go watch it.
We should tell your herald to add that to the list of things when he announces you.
I got all the jokes.
Fairy Princess Lolly gets all of the jokes.
That's hilarious. That really just made me wonder for a second how many things he's actually attached to me that really were just like him deciding to just attach some stuff. And I would just wonder, maybe I should make him actually start keeping track of it on a long scroll.
On a long scroll.
That way they can all be read each time.
Well, I was thinking that it seems like a very silly way to actually just bring pain upon other people, right? Like, if the more you like someone, the less titles you use in either signing a letter or having yourself announced. But if I go, for example, to a formal event that is hosted by Cal Morbid, where I shall be announced at the door, I really want to have the Santa Claus list of titles.
I was going
That's what I
to
was
say,
just
I
thinking
feel
of
like
there.
you could also do just the opposite for an unseelie thing. It's just like, I'm going to make you wait for 3 minutes while we say all of these titles that we've given you.
It's true.
If you put the titles in front, then they don't know who you are until the end.
Well, yeah.
If you announce it,
And you're like,
They have to all be very passive-aggressive titles, too.
Unfurl is a funny word. Is unfurl? I mean, it is a little bit, I suppose.
The more times you say it, the more unreal it becomes.
That's sort of true, actually. I'm over here going unfurl, 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 and
The word has lost all meaning.
I don't
It
know.
implies the existence of furl, which seems even sillier.
Maybe furl is a word. Have you tried asking your magic
Oh, I'm sure
mirror?
it is.
Okay,
Well, it is.
Perhaps it is a place and there is an Earl of Furl.
What if the Earl of Furl is a furry? The furry Earl of Furl?
His name is Pearl.
One cannot rule over furl.
And by the way, furl is a verb meaning roll or fold up and secure neatly. You
Yeah.
can't.
The opposite of unfurl.
Let's see. He shouted at the crew to furl the sails. The smoke furled dreamily from the dragon's blue nostrils. No, it didn't.
It might have.
If you find a sleeping dragon and your thought is like, oh, so dreamy, I feel like
I mean, I've read books that they.
There are
Oh,
many,
Flora.
many an
Not 8:30
individual.
yet.
I didn't
It-
say anything. I just said I read some books.
Hmm.
I,
Some sporn.
Got some exploring to do.
Boinks.
I'm sorry, I think it's supposed to say blinks, but it says blonks, and it's so funny.
It depends on how heavy your eyelids are, I suppose.
Amanita Blancs.
I just I'm trying. It's funny because there's a typo in a sentence that's discussing the existence of another word, right?
Yes.
So, unfurl is a word, so is furl, but blonks is not.
It's an expressive term.
It's a
It's an
progressive.
onomatopoeia.
It's
It's an onomatopoeia.
no, it isn't.
It's what it sounds like. Blunk, blunk.
Is that what I thought?
Like when
that- what are the
cartoons blink. Blunk, blunk.
what are the ones that are the same forward and backwards called? Like the word Hannah, for
palindromes.
example.
Palindromes.
Palindrome. Okay. I had those two words mixed up in my head. Let's see.
I have all the words mixed up.
What?
I said I have all the words mixed up. Yay, dyslexia.
I was just thinking you're down there just doing like
Me too.
word scrabble to make a sentence, right? You just have one of those. How does Stormy make sentences? And then you have like one of those magnetic poetry kits. And
Just
you
throw
just
it in the fridge.
Like the ones on the
That's-
fridge.
the first 6, that's my sentence, right?
I was envisioning a like bowl of like SpaghettiOs with all the letters.
Oh yeah, that also is accurate.
Ooh.
It makes me think of a meme with a cat. Something about I could eat a bowl of alphabet soup and crap out a better argument than that. But
Wow.
Something
Wow.
But the word alphabet was spelled wrong in the meme.
But even
Oh,
better.
Like,
Yeah, don't spell.
Alberbet.
Ow.
I don't remember. It's been so long since I've seen that meme, but
The thing I find weird about the word alphabet is it's just the names of the first two letters. Like,
A and
from
B.
the Greek yeah.
Alpha and beta. And
Yeah,
it's of the Greek alphabet, not of our
Yeah,
alphabet.
yes.
And we've stolen from everybody, not just the Greeks.
But the point remains is it doesn't have a name of its own. It's just like, here are a few letters, and we'll call
Here's
it
a
that.
few letters.
What?
It's,
to be fair, that's how most words are. Some letters, and then we call it that.
I want to know. I feel like there's a joke here. There better be a joke here because the ABCs do not have 46 letters. I'm just saying. I'm trying
it depends
to find.
it depends how many friends they have.
Each one has a +1.
Is this like a 7, 8, 9? Sort
Sometimes
of
they
joke?
bring kids.
That's what I was wondering, right? See that? Thank you. Cobble wants to know what the other 20 are. What? Forward and backward. But that's we don't have 23 letters in our alphabet.
That's true.
So I'm not sure where the number 46 is coming from because forward and backward in the English alphabet does not add up to 46.
Nobody said they were good at math.
Especially
Thank
me.
you.
When the second letters get involved in math, it's all way too complicated.
They're just
And-
blunking over there, so it's okay.
And then the devil whispered, "Add letters to math."
Wasn't
Right?
already enough.
I'm sorry, I don't know where your X is, and I don't know why either.
That's that kind of math I can do.
We
I actually know the reason we
that
use
was
X.
So bad. Sorry, what was that, Ion?
I actually know the reason why the letter X is used a lot in algebra.
That's because you are the expert in all of these human magics. So go ahead and please tell us.
So
Exactly.
Arab speakers invented algebra, and they used the first letter of the word something, which is pronounced like sh. And the Greek letter that does that is chi, also does the k in character. But chi looks like X. And so it's the letter chi, not to mean something, rather than just that strange letter.
For all of that algebra, actually, X equals something.
Yep, it's the first letter of something.
Is it possible for the X to equal nothing?
Yes,
Well, then it isn't something.
except nothing is something.
Wasn't 0
Also,
added
well,
later?
They also invented
It was
zero.
added by they added it. Yes. Funny story. When it was brought over to Europe, then they translated the text from Arabic into Spanish first, and they just left it blank when they came across 0. They just left a blank space.
Thanks.
The absence
That
of value.
seems very confusing.
Well, at the time, they didn't have Romance languages didn't have spaces between words, so
Well,
it's just,
no, that's not true. Romance languages always did. Latin and Greek didn't have spaces between their words originally. They just were one big run-on sentence of letters. But those aren't Romance languages. Those are ancient languages, dead languages, if you will. I'm just saying.
it was a Spaniard translating it into Latin, I'm sure. Well, anyway, they left a blank space in the page to represent 0 rather
To
than
represent a 0. That just seems confusing.
it was. I'm sure.
Wait, what?
I mean, people are still confused by math today.
That's me.
I'm confused by that comment.
A to be a random owl of useful and useless knowledge. See, my dyslexia, I flipped those two. That would be kind of cool. I still want you to be a tanuki though, but I would also
I
very
love
much like it.
Tanuki.
You know, I've talked to a great many owls, and they're not very wise.
No, it's the crows you want to talk to.
What makes them unwise?
They are very focused on where their next meal is going to be, and less about the inner workings of philosophy. A raven, on the other hand, will trick you with poetry, while another one picks your pockets.
I just know they have hollow bones and they can't be trusted.
So what I just heard you say was that it is unwise to be concerned about your food and its sources, and it is very wise to be a thief. That's
That doesn't sound right.
More if
Aren't
you
they
want
just wise?
more,
They're just
more
asking
along,
interesting questions.
more along the lines of an owl will not help you solve the inner workings of the universe.
Maybe
And
you're
if
just not
you said-
asking the right questions.
And in a few centuries, they'll go from who to what.
What about a cosmic owl?
Nah.
I have one.
Do you really?
Wait, what?
From Adventure
Cosmic
Time?
owl.
Yeah, the cosmic owl.
Yeah.
Is this a thing that you can show to us?
The Y wolves.
I can go get it while you do the wheel if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna do the wheel, and you're gonna go get the cosmic owl. That's what's about to happen. So here we have the Wheel of Win, you guys. This is for a copy of The Case of the Man of Ash, which was the book by B.T. Wallace, our author from last week. And this is everybody's names on the wheel. These are all our Patreon and YouTube members, and then anybody who also put Lovecraft beer into the comments from last week's show. So voila.
Don't forget that we need to redraw for the.
Wait, I need to do what?
You need to redraw for the wizard.
So Rebecca Hefner, congratulations, you are the winner of, and it is somewhat ironic actually, because Rebecca Hefner is one of our patrons and authors who has been interviewed here on the show as well. So yay, author to author win this evening. What am I supposed to read?
You're supposed to redraw for the winner of the wizarding pendant.
Yes, that's right. Because the winner for the wizard pendant was no longer on our Patreon. So we actually, I recently had a picture of it. Where was the picture of that thing? We had a vendor a couple of weeks ago that made hand-carved pendants and sculptures, other such things, and a hand-carved wizard pendant, like for a necklace, was their prize offering. And then we drew a name. Turns out that name was not on our list any longer. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, and then we will create a different colored one. Yay.
Oh, fine thing.
What?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. So, thank you for reminding me of that.
That's what I'm here for.
Congratulations. You win the awesome wizard pendant. Haha. Ooh, we have two good winners tonight that I think it's their first time winning. So, congratulations to both of you all. And then, with that said, then what is that? That's the cosmic owl?
Yeah, it's the cosmic owl.
Oh no, it's so cute.
Aww.
Butt feathers.
Are you sure it's not a cat?
Yeah, it's got a beak.
Oh, I see its beak. No, I see. Oh wow, you have a galaxy owl. I don't know what that's from. Is that from a thing?
Nope. But there is a cosmic owl in Adventure Time.
Yes.
It's yellow.
I don't know what that is.
What?
But he's a cosmic owl, so he can do what he wants.
Uh-oh.
Adventure time. Oh, 'cause you don't have
It's already like, yeah, this needs to be the magic word later on in the show.
Squishmallow.
Yes, it's hit with Squishmallow.
So with that said, though, I am going to bring in tonight's vendor, Miranda, the Faerie Artificer. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I'm already excited. Look at these.
I am going to embiggen you, not me. Hooray, there you are. So please, if you will, introduce yourself to everybody out there in our audience, and then also tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Okay, I'm Miranda. I'm the Faerie Artificer, and I make fairy wings. I have an Etsy where I sell more small fairy wing accessories. Some examples are like fairy wing hair bows and fairy wing to lace up with your shoes.
Oh man.
I know, I want some
All
of
of
those.
And then I also make full-size wings. I have an Google form where you can order just to custom what you'd like. I have on my wall here some that I've made and on my table. Mostly inspired by actual butterflies and moths, but I've got a couple original designs I have out there.
Love it.
So I'm putting this up on the screen here because it says, please tell her to contact me. I still need to make her mushroom hat and lost her card at Apple Bash. Because you were with us at Apple Bash here a few weekends ago, I guess the beginning of the month. And this was our mushroom girl.
Yes, I actually texted you, but I'm guessing you didn't get it because I didn't get a response.
So I will say that the Faerie Artificer information on Manita is in the low bar of the show. So if you just like embiggen the part where it expands the information, the details, wherever you're watching from, you should be able to find the links to their store and whatnot. And then you guys can get into contact. Yay!
Okay, I have a question. If I put
Okay.
wings into my shoes, will I get to run faster?
Yes.
I like it.
Awesome.
That's just science.
If someone asks you, I know, and also, don't you know, of course, if you get new shoes, you run faster, and if your shoes light up, you run faster. So you can have +3 faster running shoes. At least.
Facts.
If you place fire on any item, it becomes faster as well.
I think if they're red, you get a point too.
That is true for the Iron Horse. That's true for the land
Very-
dragons.
very-
But my
very
land
thin
dragon's
stripe.
faster than yours because mine's a red one.
Also, very thin stripes do that too.
Yes.
Also more likely to be stopped by the constabulary.
The images that went through my head right there were like, I was like, do they call them the constabulary because they arrive with sharp pointy swords and they stabulary you, just like boink boink boink, come here.
Yes,
Just-
they
justice
stabulary
is
you.
served, and then like law and order is kept. So, that's right. It's constabulary, right? Like
That means I only
like
stab
with
cons. Right?
stabbing.
You
What-
wouldn't consider it a pro, so it's definitely a constabulary.
Oh no, con means with in Spanish. So like a conmigo with me, right? So
Con carne.
constabulary with stabbing. I'm just saying, here comes the law.
Hey, look, a
with
vendor.
constabulary. Sorry. Okay,
Then we had a
yay,
vendor.
back to you, Miranda. So I see you have tons of wings behind you, and I would love if you would show these to us close up and tell us about them.
Okay. So let's see. This one is a lot more well loved because I wear it a lot. This is one I made for a mushroom fairy. Hey, I'm Anita.
Oh, what? It's got little mushrooms on it.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And it's just a common
Oh.
white butterfly, but then of course, freedom to make embellishments to make it what I want.
Super cute.
And then, if you've seen Princess Lolly's wings, these are them.
Ah!
Indeed. I was like, oh, those look so
Those
familiar.
are hey.
I need a galaxy-themed wings.
Oh, that is in my noggin. I'll do it someday. Let's see. This is based on cicada wings.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
of course.
I say that word wrong.
Cicada.
In my head, it's pronounced cicada, not cicada.
Okay, I thought so too. That's what I
Absolutely
always
not.
said because I've only read it, and then somebody corrected me. So
Oh yeah, no, it's cicada.
yeah.
I mean, who makes up these rules anyway? These are dumb rules.
Both languages are pretty dumb.
Which wings would you say you're the most proud of?
I'm
The
sorry?
ones.
Which wings would you say you're the most proud of?
Oh, I love how the dragonfly ones turned out. Like
So
same
beautiful.
basic concept of making all the others, they just turned out beautifully. And I'm looking at the camera and I'm like, that doesn't do it justice. They like shine blue green, and I love it. It looks like glass.
Can you hold them close and rotate them slowly so that yeah.
Oh,
Hmm.
dang.
So pretty.
So
pretty.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Do they, because of all of the, I don't know what you would call it, the veining, I guess, in the wings, do they take longer to do the more veining in the wing design that you have? Like, does that increase the cost or the time that is invested into them, to have so much? Or I don't know how, I am not a wing maker, so, and I don't need to reveal secrets to us, of course.
Well, of course, I'm not going to hide the fact that a machine does the cutting.
I wouldn't know.
And yes, it does take longer, but I mean, that's not time wasted by me. But I do factor in more time, especially in the dragonfly wings, in the cost, the amount of time it took me to make the digital file, because that took forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you make the original files that then get cut by some form of machinery in order to ultimately become these awesome iridescent wings.
Yes, the machine does a lot better job at cutting than I do.
So you can make any kind of wing then, hypothetically.
I just finished these guys, which were more like original. Like I just had an idea and I wanted to do it. And let's see. Speaking of anything, tree branches.
Oh my god, those are so pretty.
Those look great.
Ooh.
I want all the wings.
A good druid wing right there.
Me too. That's kind of my problem.
Take all my money away.
Yeah, I didn't need that wallet anyway. It was just
Right.
space. On average, how long does it usually take to make wings?
So the longest part is actually if I have to paint them and waiting for that to dry. If I'm not painting anything, I could make one or two in one day, but the drying takes multiple coats, and that can make it last a couple extra days.
Yeah.
What is the hardest wing you've ever had to make so far?
File design wise was definitely the dragonfly, because it was take a picture of a dragonfly and go over each and every piece. And until recently, I was using Photoshop on a laptop, so that was tedious.
Oh.
Now I have an iPad with Procreate, and it's so better.
Oh my goodness.
Procreate. I don't know what that is. I mean, hold on.
7 more minutes.
So it seems like you get lots of inspiration from real insects and stuff like that. What resources do you use to find images of insects that aren't near you?
Find insects that are like not local to the Pacific Northwest, or
wherever you are. Yeah.
Okay, so when I first started, I admit I was going through all the butterflies that are on Animal Crossing just to know what was out there.
Yes, Animal Crossing. I need your name tag.
How much Red Bull do you have to drink during your process?
Yes.
Well, I had one to stay up tonight.
At least one.
Yes, at least one, sometimes two.
How much Red Bull do you drink?
Well, Red Bull gives you wings. So
sorry, what'd you say, Ion?
It's true.
Red Bull gives you wings. So.
Oh.
So was that
at least at least one, I guess. So are the wings behind you, or is that some kind of a display, or what?
Oh, I got that at World Market. I just loved it, so put it up.
What is it? picture? Oh, wait, it's in a frame. I see it now. I couldn't see the frame around it because of the lights. So I was like, I don't understand what I'm looking at. Are they decals? Are they?
Oh no, it's like canvas parchment or canvas wall decal.
What about bat wings? What about bat wings?
Bat wings? So I made a kind of dragon-inspired design. I haven't made them into big ones yet, but I made them for little ones, and I don't have any more samples because they all got given away at Apple Bash.
I'm kind of curious if the process would lend itself well to something more inspired by like birds.
So I did make a pair that looked, well, I meant them to look like angel wings because it was for Valentine's Day. And I think it worked okay. I personally like the butterfly-inspired fairy wings more, but it worked okay. And I do have pictures of that on my Instagram if you want to go there.
I am going there now, actually, because I realized that, oh, you might have some things that you've all, if I could spell, then I will be going there. And I will pull it up and share with everybody. Let's see. Ooh, you have a TikTok.
Yes, I actually post there more than Instagram.
Should we look at TikTok or Instagram then?
Either one.
Let us go here. I know, right? Acknowledge what I'm.
While we're waiting for that to come up, is that a headdress with wings on it that you have there on the desk?
Yeah, I don't know if you want to talk about it yet, but it's my giveaway item.
Oh my goodness!
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. No.
Yeah.
You see nothing.
I have. You see nothing. Yes. This is.
Pay no attention. What's behind the curtain?
Yes, I am. I'm going to the TikTok now. So. Oh, that's not it. This is it. Yay. Does this look correct?
Yes, that's me.
All right. Looks like you. Which one should we look at?
I can tell you with TikTok, there's a lot more like trends and things like that.
You're adorable. Is that you? Wait, is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
No humans.
I love the dandelion.
Cute. Oh. Did you make the hat too?
Yes, I made the hat. And actually, if you go to the very beginning of my TikTok, I make a TikTok on how I did it.
So cute.
Oh, cool. I like the giant dandelion.
Yep, I love the dandelion.
I borrowed that from somebody at the fair.
That's on my to-do list. I need one.
Yeah, we're gonna need some of those.
Yeah.
Have you ever wished to fly? Oh, I missed last word. I feel like following this white thing through the trees is sort of like a trail of candy, right? Oh, look, another one and another one. Next thing you know, you're just like lost in. Oh, what? These are like the little sprites that I got with the
Oh yeah.
I have mine hanging from my land dragon.
I do too. In the rear view mirror.
Yep.
What is the coffee jar for?
It's a how-to. Pay attention.
Yeah, you collect lightning bugs in little jars, right? So it makes sense.
Don't yell at me.
Oh, that's gonna be rad. I love those lights.
Yeah.
They're so versatile.
I see. Oh, I was right. Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm gonna get some of those.
So cute. You caught a fairy in a bottle. Oh. Let's see.
Oh, this is a trend. The teenage dirtbag trend.
Where are you?
What? Oh, that's on Bainbridge Island. It's a Airbnb. That's a Hobbit home.
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah.
That's up by me.
I think we should go there, you guys.
I'm down.
Obviously, immediately.
I would tell you, the sleeping area is small, so if you want a group, maybe bring some tents.
We'd like to cuddle.
Show's over. We're all going to pack into this Airbnb.
One
Be
big
a
bed.
lot of cuddling.
I want to be in that Hobbit hole.
It's so cute.
Is it just okay? So you've been there, so it's just the one Hobbit hole.
Yeah.
And do they let you bring tents?
I think so. They said that they wanted to like set things up to be more acceptable for multiple tents, so people could bring guests and things like that. Because basically, it was the owner's daughter's playhouse, and then when she went to college, they turned it into an Airbnb.
That's hilarious.
Hmm. I feel like we should see if we can make a thing out of it.
That's kind of smart. That's a good idea.
Right?
What's happening here?
That's another DIY.
What are you doing?
Taking a T-shirt and making it look like a corset. So
No. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm like, oh, I'm about to pay attention.
Really
Really quick.
all of these ideas.
Yeah, right?
Now I'm invested. I want to see what happens.
I know, right?
We're just like watching all of your TikToks.
just kind of a wait for it moment.
I'm gonna follow you right
Bias
now.
tape.
You know-
Bias tape.
You're
Oh my
cute.
gosh. Like you're boning and everything straight up a T-shirt into a corset. Not just look like a corset, but like corsety corset. Almost
I
like
mean,
body
you only have
type.
boning in the front, so it doesn't like bunch up. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Wow. Things that I cannot do with a magical sewing machine. What? Super
What?
cute. That looks so comfortable. Ooh, you do giveaways. Do you have any giveaways going currently?
no, I did that one on FAE Day over the summer.
June 25th, you mean? Like International Fairy Day?
Yep.
Gotcha. No, I am coming back here because I want to also just very quickly look at your Instagram. There. Do
So
I have it?
how did you discover you could make these wings?
Oh well, I guess watch tutorials and then kind of. I guess during the pandemic, I was an essential worker, so I was getting paid by the government, but also still receiving paychecks. And I was kind of like, what would my startup cost be? And then I realized I had that money. So I just did it.
Yay.
This looks like an odd mall.
It
It
is.
is. It looks like the odd mall that I got my wings at.
It is.
Like it looks so familiar.
Weird.
Here is the barrette that you showed us.
That's adorable.
It really is.
Ah,
Oh,
That's
yes.
adorable.
I need.
those are all adorable.
So cute.
I like how it's being worn too.
Mhm.
I kind of like the Luna moth. Or
Oh, me too.
swallowtail, I guess. Your lamp!
Yeah.
My
I was
God.
at Evermore Park, and there's a vendor selling those lamps, and she's like, "You have to," and I was like, "I have to."
Oh. You have to.
You're not wrong.
Like, I have to have the lamp. The lady said. Very, yes. Used her force. Oh, these are the mushroom wings.
Yeah, I did have a pair on my Etsy, and they've sold now. And I was like, I want them for myself, so I made another pair.
Voila,
That-
there you go.
that.
See, look, there they are, you guys. Are those just the cutest or what?
Mm-hmm.
I want
Oh, I like those black heels. I'd never wear
Mhm.
them, but I admire them.
Ooh.
I didn't post a DIY of that one because I literally took it off of a TikTok, but that was fun.
I like anything that lights up.
Me too.
Name.
He's not Grogu. He's Baby Yoda.
Oh, those are the dragon ones.
Oh, those are cool.
They're so cute.
Aw.
Wait a minute.
Th-
I have that book.
Oh, the Lady Connolly's pressed fairy books.
Yes.
I have one of those too.
Think of, no fairies were harmed in the making of this book.
Mhm.
Those are pretty cute. Mm-hmm. I need to make my wings light up.
I need
What's
wings
that?
with lavender
Uh.
sprigs on them.
Everything's better that lights up.
I need lavender.
What? That's so cool.
Oh yeah, it's a book purse. My TikTok has a video on how to make it.
It's magic.
Oh, and also it's posted there. So
Yeah, though I make things by going onto Etsy.
Me too.
I need to start doing that because I don't have enough time to do
Going
that.
onto Etsy, or
Yeah, and stop making the stuff and actually.
I just think you need to find time. When you do find time, though, will you pass some of it my way? Because, you know.
I checked all my pockets and I don't have any extra.
Once upon a time. Let's see, where were we? Oh, okay. Oh, that was the very beginning. Ta-da! You're right. You definitely post more on TikTok. So, okay. I guess let us see what it is then that you have behind you on the table. The thing that we all are ignoring that we did not see.
okay.
Show us the thing. Show us the thing.
You're gonna embiggen her so we can see.
Nah. Did I unembiggen her accidentally? I did.
He did.
So yeah, this is a flower crown that has wings on them.
It's so pretty.
That's
Looks
so
like
pretty.
space buns.
I know, that's why I did it. I was like, I want flower space buns with wings, of course, and some sakura blossoms. They're the smaller ones.
Aw.
And this is the giveaway for this week.
That's a great
so
giveaway.
It is an amazing giveaway, and that means, of course, you guys, it's magic word time. So you have to give us your magic word suggestions in the comment section for the little space bunny. What do you call it? A
Space.
diadem, a crown, a headdress. So, Ion, where are you? I'm gonna bring us all together here really quick. Please start the
I like
timer.
space buns.
You guys have until the timer runs out. You like space buns?
I like space buns.
I don't know. I still kind of think that earlier word from Amanita, the squishy word,
Squishmallow?
Squishmallow, yes.
Cosmic owl.
Burl.
I
Plural.
like space buns.
Burl.
Furl. Yeah.
Pearl.
Earl.
The opposite of unfurl.
Criminy.
No,
Crimony's
it's the
pretty good
opposite.
too.
Criminy is just a good word.
That's just a word I was using. I wasn't suggesting it.
Yeah, but it's such a good word. I like it.
What about spirited away? Like with the wings, they spirit you away.
I don't know.
Hobbit hole.
Oh,
It is after 8:30.
It is after 8:30.
True.
no good can come of this. I don't know how we're just is the timer done? All right, so let's see. Back up to the beginning. Where do we begin? Now, being the featured vendor on the show, you get to be the final decider, Miranda, of what the magic word will be. So here we have, looks like we are beginning with Come Fly Away. And, oh, wait, before I go through the list, here's a question that came in late. Is this available on your Etsy too? SV, I don't know what that's in reference to because I got to the question a little late. If you want to clarify for me.
So if it's about large wings, I have a Google order form. If it's about headdresses, I mean, that is one of those things where I just have a giant pile of flowers. So kind of limited stock, but kind of random. So if you want something, just message me and I'll see what we can come up with.
Quick question regarding the Google form. Is the Google form on your link tree?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So back to words. Yes, Come Fly Away, space buns. We have a couple of votes for space buns here, actually. We have floral wings, Fae Day, furl. So that's another vote for furl. Let's see, Fae buns. Wow, I'm not
That's
sure
good.
that one. I don't know. Is it though? Squish buns. Fairy buns. And I'm pretty sure pretty please isn't supposed to be one of the magic words, but maybe it is. And Legend of Zelda.
I think that
So-
Amanita added "take my money away." Take my money.
Take my money. That's the magic word. Oh, this one's cute. Lightheaded.
I like that.
So do I. Okay, so it is up to you, Miranda. To
Okay, well, I have to go with space buns.
Space buns.
It's such a
Space
good
buns.
one.
It is.
Space buns it is. Okay, so for those of you who do not know what we are talking about, not during the show in the comments, but after the show, only on YouTube, not on Facebook, not on Twitch, go to the comments section and put the word space buns into the comment section, and you will be automatically entered to win. Next week, you will be on the list for the Wheel of Win. And if you would like to get your extra entries, then you can join our Patreon and or our YouTube channel at any level, and you will then automatically be entered into every single drawing we do for as long as you are a member. And I'm going to throw up the word for you here in the ticker. So there it is. That's our magic word, space buns. And just drop that in there, and we will contact you if your name should be drawn. You don't actually have to be present on the show or in the comments to win. So with that said, is there anything that you would like to say to everybody before we let you go, Miranda?
Thank you for having me. This was fun.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us at Apple Bash too.
Thank
Yes,
you. That was also
absolutely.
fun.
Right?
Yeah,
Our next one coming up is going to be Samhain, I guess. Well, we have the Wizard Express, but then we have the Samhain Dumb Supper at the Rutledge Corn Farms, and we're doing the corn maze there. So,
Oh, you should definitely come out to the Dumb Supper if you can.
Okay. Do you have a weekend
It's a
set
lot
yet?
of fun.
yes, it is
Yes.
October 22nd.
Oh, I'm in Canada.
Oh no, sadness.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We'll forgive you this time. You can catch us. Well, because like I guess speaking of that though, that we are this close to finalizing the plans for our Faegiving event that we're doing in November, and we're looking at November 19th, Saturday, for that out in Flora. Where do you know where it is at exactly? Because you're the one visiting.
Silverdale.
Yeah.
Silverdale.
Silverdale.
Yes, and I'm pretty excited for it because it's very close to my Bloom Day. So one of the things that I want to do is a reverse gift giving, where instead of people bringing me presents, I give presents to everybody that comes.
Oh, I like that.
I already have your present though, so you get one from me anyway.
I do too.
No,
I can save it for Christmas.
There is Christmas. Christmas is what comes next. I mean, technically, my Bloom Day is not on the 19th.
It's so close,
yes. Yes. No, I put a link though to the Samhain thing in the.
And then she froze.
So interesting, as me and Ion are on the same internet, and yet we do not freeze.
Magic. Magnets?
Doesn't like
How do they
Goblins
work?
is my guess.
Magnets are how the pyramids were built.
I thought it was aliens.
That checks out.
Magnetic aliens.
That seems legit.
Magnetism.
What do you think magnets?
They're just trolling me now.
Womp womp.
It's kind of true. There's a whole story there. But anyway, we will let you go, Miranda. Sorry for keeping you while we
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank
Have a
you.
good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Be wary of the Fae after 8:30. They may keep you.
Well, this Fae's gonna go to bed, so I have to get up.
That's not what I was looking for.
Can I go to bed too?
Yes.
No, what? You're going to bed? Stormy?
Yeah.
You're just bitching out on us?
I posted I was leaving early.
Well, I didn't see it, so it didn't exist.
Yeah, I saw it. It exists. Good night.
Pixar didn't
Okay.
happen.
I
Good
mean,
night, Stormy.
wait, what?
Go haunt people's dreams.
You leaving?
Fine. I
Good
guess.
night.
Whatever. This is the part where you guys talk amongst yourselves anyway, and I go try to pick articles.
Amongst.
I know. I don't even know. Do we have any good articles this week, Flora? Or are they just all terrible?
They're all terrible.
They're all terrible. Nice.
None of them will be any good.
There is one though that's like on the list that I haven't actually deleted off the list, and every time I see it, I want to pull it up every single week and be like, let's watch this again, because the Give That Wolf a Banana, like,
I have power back there. I might have to delete that.
no,
Give that
do not
wolf a
delete it.
banana.
Give the wolf the atheist nightmare.
No. But in the Eurovision contest, there was a song that was really popular called "Give the Wolf a Banana."
That makes sense.
Yes.
I
I
need
should
to see
point out
that
these are not-
immediately.
This is not from English speakers, so
It better be about a wolf eating a banana. Is all I'm saying.
It actually is.
It's a sexual fan fiction about a werewolf. Just translated poorly.
could be. I don't know.
Big bad wolf, werewolf. What?
Give that wolf a banana. Oink oink.
Wolfie huffed, huff huff. Wolfie puffed, puff puff. I don't know. I'm looking for. I really want one that goes with the dolls.
What?
Why she feels they all need to have themes to go together.
Doom lies that way.
Let's see. Well, this one's sort of weird. I don't know. All right, we'll do this one. Dang it, Morbid put this on the list. Well, here we go. You weren't wrong when you said Doom lies this way.
Told you.
Let's see. Where is it? There it is. Oh, Morbid did both of these. Thanks, Morbid. Let's see.
The
So,
theme is morbid.
Hasbro Selfie Series will put your face on an action figure and whoops, there goes my money. Versus meet Brillo, the bartending robot that can make small talk. What does the ILLO and Brillo stand for? Like BR would be like bartending robot, but what does the ILLO stand for? It's like an acronym, BRILLO. I'm guessing it is because it's all capital letters.
Maybe they're just shouting it.
Brillo! Bartending robot.
That's what I use caps for.
So I is probably interactive.
Language.
Bartending robot, interactive. Loquacious.
I feel like language is one of them.
Language is probably one of them.
Yeah.
Loquacious language orator.
Operation.
Okay. So yes, he does sound. It sounds abrasive. Anyway, Ion, please start the timer. If you guys want to hear about getting your face on a Hasbro doll, press number 1, and if you want to hear about Brillo, the bartending robot, press number 2. In the comments now, go.
I don't know that any of us need our faces on dolls, man.
I'm immediately assuming that people are going to put things into the face scanner that are not faces.
Because it seems like the sort of thing that humans would do, I suppose. They have to ruin everything like that.
Why would you ruin the idea that way by not allowing it?
There's always that one kid.
If I'm paying money for it, I want to be able to put anything into that little picture box that I want.
Well, let's see. We already have Morbid's face on a doll. Do we need Morbid's face on more dolls? Because I have Albie still. So.
Oh no.
Yeah, but you can get Albie with Kung Fu Grip this way, I think.
Yeah, Albie with Kung Fu
Grip.
Nice. Albie, where are you? How out of reach are you? Albie should actually maybe be with my creepy doll collection. Oh, he's kind of out of reach. Otherwise, I'd show him to you because Flora made a face like, "What's an Albie?" And I was like, "Oh, I can
So
see
you have a
you,
voodoo?
Albie." What?
A voodoo doll.
Well, we haven't tried it, but
But we could.
we could.
The timer ran out for the
Oh, the
record.
timer ran out. Okay, so I see 1, 2, 3, 4 votes for 2 and 2 votes for 1. So it looks like Brillo is the winner.
Brillo!
Congratulations, Brillo.
You have to shout it every time you say it.
Oh yeah, Brillo! Congratulations, Brillo. I don't think I want to do that.
You're no fun.
Brillo, the Chad vending robot.
Oh God, it's creepy AF. What?
Like we can't even see.
I know, but you're about
Is it Uncanny Valley creepy or some other kind of creepy?
Oh,
I
I
don't-
hope so.
You're gonna have to tell me. I mean, I know what Uncanny Valley is, but I can't make that determination for you. So here you go.
Oh, I hate it.
Why does it look a little bit like Rosie?
It looks like
Yeah.
yeah, you're right.
It looks like it's a balloon head, and then they like slapped a uniform on an industrial robot.
It looks like
looks
an
like-
automation bot of some sort. I don't know, or like one of those weird toys that wanted to be as popular as Legos, but never could quite make
Like the generic Legos.
Oh gosh, what are those called?
Like Constructos or whatever.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Connects.
Lock
Connects,
blocks.
yeah.
Your favorite bartender is likely someone who can expertly mix your favorite drink while serving up a side of friendly banter.
Mm.
It's an experience that's difficult to top, but a group of scientists at an Italian university have tried to do just that with a twist. Their ultimate bartender is a machine. Researchers at Italy's University of Naples, Federico II, are developing a bartending robot called Brillo. Oh, so Brillo is probably Italian words. What?
No, actually, the next paragraph.
Oh, I
will
see
tell.
that. Will you quit reading ahead? I'm reading the article. That can not only whip up a cocktail, but can also remember your favorite drink and have a conversation. Would you like to read this paragraph, Ion?
Sure. The university's team of computer scientists are using machine learning algorithms to teach Brillo, which is short for bartending robot for interactive, long-lasting operations, how to interact with human customers. The robot can gauge whether the tone of a conversation is serious or playful, and even ask appropriate questions or crack a joke, depending on the situation.
I want to hear how he interjects seriously.
A team of researchers at university's Projects of Intelligent Robots and Advanced Cognitive Systems, PRISCA, lab has started developing Brillo on February 2020 through a partnership with Totaro Automazioni. Wow, that is a weird word. Totaro Automazioni, an Italian manufacturer of food assembly line machines. Earlier this year, the team shared a video of Brillo on Twitter showing off a robot with long mechanical arms attached to a bow-tied torso and human-like face. No, scary. Look at it.
I think the
Human-like.
human-like should be in quotations.
It's human adjacent.
Okay,
Vaguely human.
did that work?
Oh, I
In what way
hate.
is it human-like?
Ugh.
It doesn't even. It's like so vaguely human features. It's like a suggestion of a face.
Can we watch the video so we can hear it talk?
It looks like it has satyr
Oh,
arms.
I hope it's so robotic.
Okay, here we go.
It's gonna sound like Richard Cheese.
Oh, where's my sound? Oh, okay.
No.
Hold on. No, I have to stop sharing and sorry, share it with the sound again. Give me a second.
It's like, Brillo, my mom just died, and it's like, that's rough, buddy.
What
Do you
stage of
want
grief
a
are you in now?
martini?
What stage of grief are you in?
Bummer.
It's not a real bartending robot unless you can try and seduce it and take it home with you.
Sucks to be.
It can only be a
you.
bar attending robot if it's cleaning a glass every time you talk to it.
Yes.
It needs to have 4 arms, and 2 of the arms
Absolutely.
are just always cleaning glasses at all times.
That's how you know, right? Let's see. Let's go back here. Okay. How about now? Can you guys hear it? I hear nothing.
I don't.
No.
Maybe it just doesn't have sound.
Oh, that it could be. I suppose it says the sound
God,
is on.
look at its face. Does it look like it has like a mustache and goatee?
Yes, it does.
It looks like someone's
The least-
projected from a distance a face
Yeah.
onto a blank circle.
Prediction. That face is their professor's face.
It's
Oh,
the
no.
least trustworthy of facial hair that they've decided to give this robot.
It's only 10 seconds long, so maybe it actually doesn't have. Oh,
He has,
it
like, a
lights up
porn
from
stash.
behind. That's weird. It's like it's like a nightlight face or something. What's
I like that
Right?
its arms are like coming out of its stomach too.
Well, and they look like the legs of a satyr. Like, what is happening there?
It's terrifying, isn't it?
Is he gonna serve me a drink or attack
If you don't
me?
if you don't tip it, it just chokes you to death.
Professor Sylvia Rossi, one of the project's lead researchers, tells CNBC Make It that the company asked her team to develop a machine capable of performing the functions of a bartender, particularly mixing drinks. Rather than building what Rossi says could have simply been a cocktail vending machine, which already exists. Wait. What? Scientists decided to take the concept a step further to mimic the also important social aspects of a bartender's job. The ability to interact with someone on a human-like level. Human-like is an appropriate description here.
Human-like.
Level is the key to having a customer returning to the bartender. Rossi says, let's see.
I don't think Rossi goes to
It's-
many bars.
It's human flavored banter, like cheese flavored crackers.
like Baby Bell margarita.
Like Baby Bell margaritas. Absolutely.
Brillo just doesn't quite get how drinks are
It's-
supposed to be made.
It's human-like in other artificial flavors.
Let's see. Rossi's team was able to build off of existing research into AI algorithms that are already used to mimic human speech patterns. With some training, these would allow, for example, a robot bartender to recognize a customer, remember their favorite drink, and even ask them relevant questions based on the details they'd previously shared. Wow!
Oh, I don't like any part of that.
Yeah, this is the ultimate blackmail machine, is what this is, and I
Have they not
Get
seen
people-
Terminator?
Get people drunk and then record everything they say.
It's already less invasive than your cell phone.
Yeah, but my cell phone doesn't try to pour me a drink.
Mine does.
What? Let's see. How does that work? Man, you know.
It also records your face.
That seems safe.
It's a robot capable of holding a grudge.
Ooh, creepy.
All robots are capable of holding a grudge.
It can remember who hasn't paid their tab.
This machine is now telling me exactly what I could do with the.
Oh my
Chocolate
god,
bar.
cocktail vending machines. Every office should have one.
But all it seems to have in it is champagne.
Okay, well, if it was in my office, we would stock it better.
The cocktail vending machine has nitrogen in it.
How else are you gonna make it cold?
Is that how all of these cold vending machines work?
Probably not.
But they go really fast.
Well, I was just thinking that wouldn't that make it worth quite a lot? Like almost
Oh,
worth.
just steal the liquid nitrogen out of the vending machine.
Yes.
Well, liquid nitrogen isn't all that expensive because it's a byproduct of many manufacturing processes. So
Yes, and you can just run down to the store and buy it, right?
you can if you already have a container that's appropriate.
Oh yes, as most
You
people
can't
do.
just put it in a paper bag.
I mean, you could.
Yeah, there's not a force field, but
No, they won't sell it to you unless your container is appropriate.
Okay, so
you can just put your hands out.
then it
Like
is
a
worth
handful.
money to
Just
like.
put your mouth over the nozzle.
But no, it seems like it would kill somebody.
I really want to hear what this human-like banter from Brillo consists of.
I'm looking. Okay, I'm looking. I'm gonna go back to looking here. Hold on. Brillo.
And it really needs to be portable, because if you can't fuck the bartender, it's not a real bartending experience.
Dang.
Wow.
Language. I know it's after 8:30, but you know, YouTube's algorithms don't like that.
My apologies.
Family
if you
show.
If you can't procreate with the bartender.
If you if you can't sport the bartender. Let's see. I'm looking. Privacy concerns will keep Brillo out of a job.
Yeah, gee, I wonder why.
Durr.
Brillo is not debuting, debuting in a bar near you anytime soon, Rossi says. Her team will be showcasing. No, I just want to find. Oh, there's got to be a place that Brillo talks. Okay, let's see.
There just has to be.
I mean, an all-robot bar would be pretty cool. Like, get those little dog robots to bring it to you.
The robot bartender for when you're tired of human interaction.
Isn't that...
When I'm tired of human interaction, I drink at home.
Oh, it's so much more horrifying. It glows.
Wow.
Yes.
Wait, is that his face?
Yes.
Wait.
Wait, does
The
it
guy
mimic
looking
the
at
face of whoever it's looking at? It tries
No,
to
no.
steal your face?
No, it's actually his face.
It looks like it's. I bet he's one of the professors on
I would love it if it like steals your face and projects your face onto the robot.
Then
Is
you
there
can just
something red
call
in the
it-
background, or is it wearing a bow tie?
That's a bow tie, you see.
Ah,
This
Well,
is
now
a
it's
great tuxedo
believable.
shirt.
You're it?
Yes. It just has unblinking eyes.
He's so strong. It's so creepy and weird. I don't like it.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, it's sort of like it's a video image on a screen, which is the face, and that's why it looks so. Can't they at least put a wig on it? They put a dang bow tie on it, like.
It would be better.
The guy they're mimicking is nearly bald, so no.
It would be better if it just literally had a smiley face drawn on it with googly eyes. That would be so much better.
Let's see. Why does his face do this weird LED color changing business?
It's an RGB.
So you know it's mood.
Well, I guess
Yeah, when it's red, it's angry.
it turns green when it lies.
Oh, it's like food.
It is like, it's like, oh,
They could have made it into like an
I have a wood
octopus.
carving
That'd be
bow.
really cool.
Okay, do we get to ooh? Ew.
Oh, I hate its face. Its eyes are so wide.
it's surprised.
Ugh.
He can remember you.
I'm mad that all we have is like this weird, awesome hang drum music in the background. Let's see. Is that really
Traditional bartending attire.
Yeah.
good? I
Traditional.
can hear it.
It feels like a joke.
No, dumb.
What's so bad about human bartenders? Come on now.
You've met humans, right?
But humans can't possibly remember your favorite drink or.
Oh no. Fortunately, I remember it and I can say it out loud.
Or give you very unhelpful dialogue in a time of, depression.
That's rough, man.
That's
stage of
rough,
grief are you,
buddy.
what stage of grief are you in? Sorry.
Sometimes I wonder if people will actually talk like that someday.
If you go into the corner of the bar, you can talk to Therapo, the therapist robot.
Sorry, there was a thought. It was going through my head. Let's see. None of these. They're all just like the same video. I'm trying, you guys. Whatever.
I don't think you're gonna find it.
I don't think so either.
It's all the same
No.
video, so probably not.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Besides, it probably speaks Italian.
That would be, man. That'd be so aggravating.
Like we finally find one, but it's all in Italian.
We can't understand it anyway. Oh.
I want to hear what robotic Italian sounds like.
It sounds like a robotic American, except in Italian.
I'm pretty sure it just says it's a me, Mario.
It's a me.
It needs to.
That's a spicy meatball.
It needs to have a hand that just does the Italian hand motion all the time.
If that hand breaks down, it like can't talk anymore. Like, oh wow, that's amazing.
Dispenses spaghetti.
Let's see. Okay, it's that time where I pick another article and you guys talk amongst yourselves. And go.
How can you top that?
If you were,
we can top that with a robot pizza maker.
I think they have that, don't they?
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
With all the tappings.
All of a sudden I'm hungry.
Is it a real restaurant worker if it doesn't spit in your food when you're rude to it?
So I don't know that I really want to read this article, but I do want to ask you guys a question based on the title of one of the articles in our list, and just
We're open to questions.
It has nothing to do with
Are
furlough
we?
or whatever. But we've got this article that's on the list. The title of the article is "Semi-Trailer Crash Outside Pittsburgh Dumps More Than 7 Tons of Hot Dog Filler Onto Highway." I want to know what hot dog filler is. I thought hot dogs were like just like there's the hot dog.
Microplastics.
Well, it's the stuff that goes in the casing before it's in the casing. Like
What?
before
Why do you
it's
have to
formed.
transport it?
So that it'll be where you want it to be, later, as opposed to where it was made?
Right, because the hot dogs aren't necessarily made in the same place as the
Ugh.
animals are.
Wouldn't
slaughtered.
it be easier to transport?
No. No, it would not.
I want to know what that looked like.
Because they make
hope
it
it's
en
just-
masse for lots of places.
I
I
hope it's
imagine
just
it's
a-
quite a lot of pink goo.
Yeah, I hope it's just
Yeah.
a road filled with like pink mashed potatoes.
That's probably exactly what it looks like.
Ew.
Let's
I just-
also,
I
by the way, what chicken nuggets look like before they're formed.
I know it's
Just
upsetting.
pink goo.
That's why I don't think about it.
The Pepto Bismol nuggets. Pepto Bismol comes in a chewable.
Hey, we read the Dew Spider's sleep article, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I
you
didn't
not
hear
hear
it. That
was
sounds
one-
adorable.
It was one of the times I was the princess, I guess.
And they dream too.
Oh,
Apparently, you can give them drugs and they make different kinds of webs.
That is also true.
That is true. And not just, it's not like give the spider.
It's a
I
very
mean,
old
I wanna
experiment.
You have to
who
give it
thought of that.
hallucinogenic.
I think we should do it
Some
with more
scientists
animals.
some scientists just sitting around like, hey, think if we got them high, they'd make cool webs?
Well, what it was
Let's find
they
out.
they wanted to legally obtain like LSD and stuff with government funds, and so they're like, hey, so we want to give this to spiders and definitely not take it ourselves too.
So the spider's behavior can be monitored without actually watching it. You don't have to record them making the web. You could just look at the web at the end.
It's better.
Unlike
That's
other
interesting,
animals
though.
that won't leave behind all their behavior throughout the night.
I want to see what beavers make if you give them different kinds of drugs.
Well, damn.
A well is certainly in the list of options.
So, what they did do with beavers is they played the sound of a river in the woods, and the beavers made a dam there.
That's kind of cool.
That's fascinating. What do the beavers not know that there wasn't water? Like,
They
what?
assumed it was somewhere.
I mean,
It's coming.
It's coming.
Beavers,
its way.
beavers just
Gotta
see
get
a
this dam
river
up.
and they're like, absolutely not. That cannot be allowed to continue.
Okay.
They're trying to compete with Amsterdam.
Wow. Okay.
But even old New York.
Let's see. No, why did you do that? I can't get that song out of my head now. Mars rover captures video of potato-shaped solar eclipse. Did we do this one? Or
It
No,
sounds
we did
really
some
familiar.
sort of weird thing coming out of the sun.
we did the Uranus one? The NASA.
Of course we did.
Yes, of course we did. Let's yes. So Mars rover captures a video of a potato-shaped solar eclipse versus man in pumpkin boat paddles 38 miles down Missouri River in an attempt to beat world record. The question
There's
is
a record for that?
but my question is, what is it a world record of? Just, specifically a man in a pumpkin boat. Is it just a man in any boat paddling 38 miles? Like what?
No, it had to be a pumpkin boat.
I feel like it's one of those, like, you hear about these Norwegian towns where it's like they dress up as, you know, tires or whatever, and they throw themselves down hills and stuff. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like every year in this small town we all grow really big pumpkins and we sail down a river.
Or they just
Okay, wait.
dig our-
Ion, please start the timer first. And
Okay.
if you want to hear about potato-shaped solar eclipse #1, and if you want to hear about pumpkin boat world records #2,
It looked like a potato if a
boat.
potato was a perfect circle.
So number 2 is about Gordian nauticals.
no, that's nothing. No, that doesn't even work. That whole everything about that pun is terrible.
Or great, depending on your point of view.
Or great.
Just like the Great Pumpkin.
From the most sincere pumpkin patch.
I know. I just Gordian nauticals. I'm just saying, there's nothing.
Is that what we're going for at the Samhain?
I just can't. The thing is that I
want a
don't
pumpkin boat
know how to
immediately.
say, like, I can't be like, there's nothing nautical about it, because then I'll just be playing into it, right? Like, there's not a nautical thing about this.
You've dignified it with a response.
Gordian. Oh.
The only thing that defeats a pun is cold indifference.
That's for me anyway.
Okay, it was a really good one. I confess, Gordian nauticals was a good one.
Time's up for the record.
Number 2.
I love potatoes, but it's also spooky season, and I'm on a pumpkin kick.
It's always spooky
Katie
season.
can't decide. Potatoes, pumpkins, potatoes.
Man sails down the river in solar eclipse shaped pumpkin.
So basically, all of the votes are for number 2. So I guess that.
I feel like
I mean,
we all knew that
how
was coming.
how in depth can the article? It's like, okay, it looked at the solar eclipse and it kind of looked like a potato. Period.
The
As
end.
opposed to the guy in the pumpkin.
I gotta know about this
I
pumpkin
mean,
boat. I have
I want to know
questions.
about his life story. Like, what led to him getting to this point? It's like when you ask a drug addict, like, how did it come to this?
Let's see. So, man in pumpkin boat. You mean it's not even actually a boat?
Quotation.
Paddles 38 miles down Missouri River in an attempt to beat the world record. It's actually a
Wow.
pumpkin. What?
So big. The SSS Berta.
Berta.
It's the SS Jack-o'-lantern.
Wow. So While most typically celebrate their birthdays with cake and a song, one man focused on a giant pumpkin and the Guinness World Record. Nebraska resident Dwayne Hansen celebrated his 60th birthday on Saturday by paddling a hollowed out 846-pound pumpkin down the
That's-
Missouri.
Jesus Christ.
It's enormous. Down the Missouri River, hoping to beat the previous record for the longest journey by pumpkin.
By pumpkin boat. Like they just sat around, saw big pumpkin, went, "How far you think that go on a river?"
Wouldn't it be easier to just like make it into a car?
No,
No, not at all.
not at all.
Let's see. I want to know.
What they did with the seeds?
No, I want one of you guys to look up while I'm talking and look. What I want to know is what record, like what other journeys by pumpkin have been made, because it doesn't say that it's the longest water journey by.
Well, we
pumpkin.
know one
Journey
famous
by
one to a ball and back.
Put one on a skateboard, see how far you can get.
Yeah. So what I want to know is like what record did this guy beat, and before that, like what's the second longest journey by
So,
pumpkin? Like
I'm shamelessly going to steal this joke, but I would describe him as a gourd among men.
a quarter of a minute. Wow, that's terrible. No, you guys are all fired. Let's see. Okay, so the first Guinness World Record for this act was set with a 15-mile trek in Washington, according to the organization, because I want to know the conversation that led to whoever it was that came up with that. Like really, like you guys are sitting on the bank of the river, like how far you think you could
How
freeze
far you think that go?
The previous record was also done by Pumpkin Boat, and it was 25 miles.
Yes,
Held-
it's
held by a man
25.5.
Dwayne Hansen.
But the first one was a trek, which leads me to believe he like stuck his legs through the pumpkin and like
And just ran. He was on roller skates. Flintstone in it.
because it doesn't specify there was a
And there's-
river. It's like a trek is usually like on land, right? He got in the pumpkin and he like put the top back on and he just rolled.
It apparently took him 11 hours to do this 38-mile trip.
Gee, well at least he had a snack.
Hi.
Well, we have a picture of the first one, actually. I can pull it up here in a minute. But let's see. Hansen thus endeavored to paddle his pumpkin.
Paddling my pumpkin.
He,
Prison lingo.
38 miles from Bellevue's public boat docks in Nebraska City, according to a Facebook post by the city of Bellevue. Hansen left around 7:30 a.m. and arrived around 6:30 p.m. with a passion for gardening inspiring him to do so. Yes, that's what I think
I mean,
about when
I want to know what the record is for like poundage of pumpkin, because it almost feels like he set a like another record. Just like that's nearly a 1-ton pumpkin.
No, 1 ton is 2,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's nearly
That's
a half
needless.
ton.
That's needlessly complicated.
Is it?
It's-
Why have a word for 2 instead of 1?
It's like 7 years ago, or a fortnight. It's like, yeah, a score,
for
right?
the record, the largest pumpkin ever right now is 2,703 pounds.
Jesus.
How far you
Lord.
think you get down a river?
I could get that 50 miles down a river, I think.
That pumpkin's rated for ocean.
By the way, the 2,703-pound pumpkin is from Italy.
It's a pumpkin built for 2.
That's a pumpkin you can live in.
Peter, pumpkin eater. Let's see.
Had a wife but could not keep her.
Put her in a pumpkin shell. Let's
Fairy
see.
kept her very well.
Put her in a pumpkin shell and threw her out the window.
I like how there's a link to Ohio, because we all know Ohio isn't real.
Let's see. So yes, he is a longtime Nebraska resident who enjoys growing large pumpkins, gourds, and other vegetables as a hobby. Read the post. He came up with this idea when visiting Ohio and seeing another person attempt to set this record, which is currently right around 30 miles.
25.5 miles.
Lisa Rybar and myself agreed to take on this task, which we were originally thought was to float an 800-pound pumpkin for over 30 miles down the river, added the post. It wasn't until later in the conversation that we realized that Mr. Hansen would actually be riding the pumpkin on this journey. Hansen
You don't just like throw the pumpkin out in the water and be like, how far it went?
Surely you could just put it in a trebuchet.
Just huck that thing. Man, can you imagine the size of a treb it would take to actually launch a pumpkin that big? That pumpkin weighs more than the counterweight that's on our giant trebuchet.
Just launch it at
And
somebody's
you got a
house.
dude in it.
What?
Said, and you got a dude in it.
Also true. Hansen endured the 11-hour journey with a cup holder carved into the hull and SS Berta written on the back. His Syracuse, Nebraska-based family and friends cheered him on from land, though some did trail behind him in an actual boat just in case something went wrong.
I would love if, like, the
What
entire
could
way
possibly
it
go
was
wrong?
being, like, picked apart by seagulls.
I want to know actually how long it took them to carve the pumpkin out, because so
Use the
here
shovel.
you are, like first of all you decide you're gonna do this thing, so you buy yourself an 850-pound pumpkin or however much this thing weighed.
Well, no, he grew it.
No,
It said he grew it.
It said he grew it.
had a love of gardening, but not that he grew it.
And that
No,
he
it
grows
said-
giant vegetables. It said right in there.
Fine, whatever. He grew the vegetable. I just missed that part. Even
I
if
just
read
feel
it
like
out
he should
loud, I
have
wasn't
credit where
listening to
credit's
myself.
due.
You guys don't listen to me, so why should I? So
Why should you listen to you?
How did they get
feel
the
like you
pumpkin
should.
to the river?
how long
They
did
rolled it.
how long did it take them to carve this pumpkin out?
They used a spoon, so like a super long time. They got one of those little plastic kits that you get at pumpkin patches. The ones with like the plastic scrapers and the little tiny things.
And the metal that, like, bends when you poke stuff with it.
Yes.
I guess I'm just thinking to myself, like, the thing is that what happens if you carve it and you're like, oh, we carved it wrong.
Imagine how much
Better
of a
luck next
mess.
year.
Imagine how much of a mess, like, 800 pounds of pumpkin guts would make.
Well, they made 7 zillion terrible pies with it.
Let's see, where was I in this article? Let's see. He surpassed the record just
The
before
guts
3
squashed
p.m.
somebody.
Nearly 4 hours before he arrived in Nebraska City. I wonder if you could mount a motor on this thing and just, like, make it easier.
Make a speed pumpkin boat out of it.
So next summer I've got an idea.
Can you make your motor look like the things that you mix cake batter with? Like,
Yes.
Oh, an electric whisker.
Absolutely.
Could just
they-
use one of those.
I'd have painted racing stripes on it.
So
Let's
it go
see.
faster.
Well, so that's-
Racing
yeah.
Can you
and
put-
wings.
Can you put 2 of them together to make a submarine?
Or sidecar.
Side boat.
It's a catamaran.
But you have to wear a smaller pumpkin as a helmet.
Yes, and you know what?
Deal.
I'm sure you can get those because they sell them for your pets on Amazon. So surely they sell them
do.
for humans too.
They do. You're not wrong.
Let's
This
Now,
is a flawless
some-
plan.
Someone needs to beat the record with a giant watermelon.
is that even?
I was thinking watermelon, but I feel
watermelon
like
would be
they break
more-
too easy.
It'd be more hydrodynamic.
But
There
they
are
break
so
too
many
easy.
pumpkin
They're not
hats.
thick enough.
I googled pumpkin hat.
Of course you did.
Largest watermelon in existence only weighs 350 pounds. So
Yeah, it's not
That's
big
a really
enough.
big, but a watermelon's full with water, so that's still a really big watermelon.
Well, and the rind cracks too easy.
yeah,
Mm.
it's not big enough.
It's not feasible. Pumpkin really
Pump-
is the way to go.
Pumpkin
This
Pumpkin
is all
rides
science.
down the river in a
How about a
hollowed out
butternut
human.
squash canoe?
No?
As long as it's not too hot, then the butter will melt.
Let's see.
A zucchini zeppelin.
A zucchini zeppelin.
Mm.
They look
Now
like
we're
zeppelins.
cooking with gas. An entire society built off of vegetables.
You mean like society?
Yes,
Do you drive around in a an Applemobile?
he means like society.
That was terrible, yet hilarious all at the same time. Let's see. Okay, I'm back to. Okay, we have 6 minutes technically till the end, so I think I can probably do one more article.
But only if we
gingerbread-
don't talk about it or vote.
A gingerbread man sits in a gingerbread house. Is he made of house, or is the house made of man? He screams, for he does not know.
The house is made of man.
Absolutely.
It's so much more Samiti that way, as it should be, right? Maybe I'm just gonna make a command decision because I really kind of want to see too. So
Do it, do it.
I am.
Right, do it.
Do
You're
it,
in
do
charge.
it.
No one can stop you.
That's true.
You're the princess.
I do what I want. What is happening in that?
Oh,
What?
the hot dog.
Wow, they are going to town.
So many hot dogs. 15,000.
Only mustard? Who puts only mustard on their hot dog?
People who aren't monsters.
What? No. No. You have to have mayo, ketchup,
Mayonnaise?
yeah.
Mustard and onions, man. You're good to go.
You might as well put ranch on there while you're at it.
Probably tastes good. 15,000 pounds of meat on the highway.
That's so much meat.
Now build it
a
into
lot.
a boat and sail it down the river.
That's a lot of meat on the highway.
That's so much meat.
So, a semi-tractor trailer that crashed last week outside Pittsburgh spilled 7 tons of hot dog filler and caused a traffic backup on Interstate 70.
Semi-tractor.
Yeah, so maybe it was like a semi-tractor that has a trailer,
Like a semi-tractor trailer.
like
yeah.
the slow kind that have to drive like on the, you know.
How did it crash and
It was going way too fast.
The driver, LaShode McKendy, 30, and a passenger, Robert Giles.
wow, they're really throwing them under the bus by having their actual names.
42, both of Laurel, Delaware, suffered minor injuries but refused medical treatment, Pennsylvania State Police Trooper Tyler Martier said in an accident report. At about 6:40 p.m. on May 20th, in Rostriver Township, the semi-trailer was traveling at a high rate of speed, and the driver lost control and went into the shoulder of the highway, police said. The trailer hit several trees, and due to the violent stopping motion of the truck, about 15,000 pounds of hot dog filler that was being transported spilled onto the roadway.
That's a little less than 4 giraffes. For the
or one bison.
It's so gross. It looks exactly like you thought it would.
It does.
It's pink mashed potatoes. What were they transporting it in? Like a cardboard box? Why did it just spill everywhere?
It's highly volatile. It's highly volatile stuff.
The violent stopping motion.
It's the C4 of the meat world.
It really exploded out of the trailer.
And out of the front of the trailer, because this right here is the cab of the truck. So the truck basically goes into a jackknife position, right, at a 90-degree angle, and the hot dog fillers burst out the front of the.
It's like you squeezed a balloon too hard and it just exploded.
The hot dog was too powerful.
It's like pressurized.
Good job, fireman. You're in the news.
Like, yeah, what is the fireman gonna do about this?
You just see them shaking their heads like
they're gonna grill it. They're gonna grill it.
I don't think that's what a firefighter does.
They're gonna make chili.
rescuing hot dogs from trees.
So gross.
The raccoons are gonna have a field day.
looks like
It looks
a raccoon
uncooked. Like
dream.
it's uncooked hot dog filler.
It's
That
so
is just. It looks like it contained in a bag. Look at it.
Yeah,
If all the raccoons could dream the same dream at the same time, this would be the dream.
it's so gross. Oh, yuck. Okay. An investigation found that multiple brakes on the vehicle were completely inoperable, resulting in a total loss of stopping power. Wow. How do you not notice that, like, at a stoplight? How do you...
They were on a highway.
They didn't mention when it became inoperable.
I mean, true. Although I also have to wonder though, like when they say that the investigation found that multiple brakes were completely inoperable, like I just want to say, like, let us say that your truck is going to skid off the road. You're in a semi, right? You lay on the brakes, and the reason that trucks have things like a Jake brake is because you will burn your brake out if you don't use the compression brake going down an incline. So they probably just laid on the brakes and completely fried their brakes entirely. So of course they're inoperable by police gets the scene, right?
I feel like they were like, no, man, yeah, I crashed because the brakes didn't work, not because I was driving like a dumbass.
With such precious cargo, too.
Such pressurized hot dog meat in the back.
Okay, Amanita now has my favorite joke about this story in the comment section.
So gross. Hey, hold on. I like hot dogs in my chili. That's what
Like
I
a chili dog.
Yeah. Like
What other shapes can you make out of the hot dog filler?
Well, really any, because it's a liquid.
Is it like cookie dough?
It's so gross. I don't know. Okay, you guys, it is 9:31, and that does bring us around to the end of the show. I want to remind you guys that if you do join our Patreon this month, we have a special, which is here we go, which is for the festival cup cover. These are made by Erwinna Ocean Mist specifically for this month's giveaway, and they have the cool little straw hole in the top to keep the bugs out of your cup while you are out at a festival or a fair. And also, yes, yes, if you would like to keep abreast of our upcoming events, because we do here in a couple weeks, we have the Wizard Express train, little reminder, and then also after that, the Samhain Dumb Supper, that will be October 22nd at the Rutledge Farms. There are Facebook links for those in the low bar, and then we're very, very close to finalizing our date, November 19th, for the Faegiving. So I think that's all of the important things said there. Make sure you go to the show afterwards and get the magic word into the comment section on the low bar. And oh my God, there's no Morbid here tonight. Who's gonna do the
That
end?
sounds like something Flora should do.
Is there an owl in here?
Yes, magic word, space buns. No, I guess Flora, I don't know. Well, our next ranking person is Dorian, and
No, I'm
Dorian's
good.
also Sluaw. Do you want to do it for us, Dorian?
No, I'm good. I think everyone will know that they need to go away.
Well, actually, Dorian, I think that as the next ranking noble, I'm just going to go ahead and delegate it to you, and you can delegate it to whoever's below you.
Whoever's below me.
That's everybody else on the
Everyone is below me.
show. Well, not anymore. Go ahead. Now, yeah, you get to pick somebody to say it.
This show's over. Go away.
Oh, you're going to do it. Oh, this show's over. Go away. Okay.
Hello and welcome to FAE Productions. We hope you enjoyed our show with your host, Fairy Princess Ollie. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you had fun with our FAE crew. Don't forget to click that little bell icon to get notifications of upcoming shows. And if you're looking to support your fellow FAE, fly on over to our Patreon.